That's right.
Okay. So the biggest difference on this game from like your home game is going to be that the slings and the posts have super bands around them. So at least the flippers don't. But what that causes is usually you want to just catch the ball on that upper flipper and just let it drop into the out lane. What it's doing is it's kind of rattling. It isn't going in the out lane, which is good, but sometimes it's coming off to your flipper. It's just something to keep an eye out because you trust that to go to your flipper.
Right.
Especially in multi-ball, you want it to feed nicely. So that little rattle, it makes a small difference. It's not the biggest thing, but it is something to note.
Yeah. And there is no rubber on the posts.
On the out lane
right
save
out lane
thing,
post.
yeah.
No.
The near escape post from Indy. I love that they added that, FYI.
Yeah.
I think Elwin had talked about his original design never had a rubber on it to begin with.
Oh.
But it just wasn't very friendly at that juncture. So, all right, let's see. That's coming back. Let's see Eric's strat here. There's lots of strats on this game. It's an Elwin game, so be ready for a lot of different choices, which is awesome in a game. But all viable choices. So 5 million, you started the mode, lit the mode, and then you hit the shark once, and you can get the 5 million. It seems paltry, but the second time you start a mode, it's 10 million, 15. So it actually... that's
Oh
gone.
my god.
Oh my god, and he didn't... the fact that it drained that way without... Yeah, so this center ramp, which is usually one of the easier shots, is really early on the right. It's slightly tighter than it seems, and the Newton ball on this, sometimes the Newton ball comes out a little bit and it guides the ball to the right. No, this is straight down the middle. So that first nudge was purposeful, but it was also just to get it to come to a flipper. Similar to like some of the AFMs, if we watch an Attack from Mars, if you half ramp the lock shot and it comes down and goes to the right out lane, like this one's aiming straight down the middle. So this is different than the Classics format. This is 4-2-1-0 scoring with 3 games.
Winning is important in pinball.
Very important. Yeah, and Eric needs to win. There's a world where he pushes a tiebreak with David without a win, but you'd rather have it in your own hands, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what skill shot people go for. He's going for the pop one, which is fine. It's points. It's 5 million. And you got the quick shot on the shark, so that gives you the gear. You want to pay attention to your gear. I want the shark cage.
Oh, long grace there.
Yeah, it's actually really long, and the insert for the ball save is very dim. It's tough to tell that it's going. So let's see, when he drops this, if he drops it, he doesn't. He goes for the shot, which is okay. If you're going like, so we got dart. So unfortunately, the two that you want are these two on the left.
Okay.
Under that, I meant to do one. The harpoon is the multi-ball extender.
I'm just checking where the alignment is so off, but yeah, okay.
Oh, sorry about that. I probably draw.
No. Yeah.
So the harpoon is multi-ball extender, which is great as long as you get it before your first multi-ball. But the nice one is the cage in the middle top. Yeah. Because that every time you hit that shark, the fin that comes up, you get a ball save.
Oh, nice.
And there's so many modes that you need that fin. It also affects your lock progress, having to hit the fin. There's a lot that goes on with it. So we start scars. This mode can be worth a ton, but you have to be super accurate. You need to hit the left ramp or the right orbit without hitting the stand-ups near it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so every time you hit a stand-up beside it, you decrease the value of the shot. But if you can rip them both without hitting anything, you can get 100 million easily on this. If you machete the last shot, it can be worth a ton too.
Oh my God.
Yeah, good saves. He's actually got excellent beach progress right now. So the blinking people in front of each shot are the beachgoers. If they're solid, so if they're blinking, you collect them. If they're solid, you've collected them. You get 3 of all of them. You go into search or rescue mode. Mini wizard-ish. We can talk about that later if someone gets there. But his progress is really good. So missing shots is fine on this game. But the way that you get those beachgoers is if you hit these yellow stand-ups here, you light the 2 adjacent shots to that stand-up for an extra beachgoer. There is a perk that you can get that is extra beachgoers, which kind of makes it a little bit easier. You get locked out of it a little because after your first set of buoys, you go into like this like little frenzy mode.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's a nice backup to have. I believe you get 3 attempts at the... So the pop isn't firing. So... So my goal on this now, there is a super skill shot that you can do where you plunge over to the flippers.
Oh no.
Tough one. He knew. He dropped the expletive saying like, I know that I messed up. So the secret skill shot is plunging to a flipper and then hitting the shark and hitting the middle back target. If you hit the
middle back target.
Only the middle back target.
Yeah.
And if you hit the middle back target, thank you, you automatically light a gear.
Oh, okay.
So that's massive. You get the gear, you get 10 million. Like there's lots of good reasons to do it. Gear is very important in this game. Sometimes it's ancillary and you don't know it's helping. Sometimes it's right in front of your face because of those multi-ball extensions and whatever. And then if you ever get far enough into it that you can sell your gear, you can sell it for like 200 million, and it's just all fun. Okay, I love this mode. So raft attack is really cool. So you hit the left ramp or the right orbit, and it brings up a fin, which is why having that save on the fin is really nice.
Yeah, yeah.
But there's a secret to it. If you hit either of those shots, and then instead of hitting the fin, if you go up the middle instead, I can't draw on that, but you go up the middle ramp instead, and then hit the fin, it doubles the fin shot.
All right.
So you go ramp, middle, fin, and it doubles your collect on that fin every time. So nice little piece. And the fact that the fin is just beside the shot to make the middle, there's just enough room. It's so cool that got added as a doubler. The left orbit for the what? For 3x. For 3x? Oh. I didn't know. See, I never shoot that one.
If you do the wave ramp, it like sets it up for a nice one.
For the okay. Good to know. So the wave, but that's more on the premium, right? That like you can set it up easier that way.
Like here, so you can pop up the fin using like the wave ramp.
Yep.
And then it feeds to the mini flipper.
Yep. Oh, and then you shoot across. Got it. Yep. See, I didn't know about the 3x, but that's because I'm not a huge proponent of that left shot. For some reason, I can't hit it. My least 2 favorite shots are the fish reel and that. I love the shots. They're just difficult. You see how that bounces around?
Yeah.
Like you never
makes me nervous.
Yeah, you never want to hold it for just a second and not have that ball settled on the middle mini flipper before you let that go. So
you don't want to settle it.
You do.
Oh,
you just don't. You don't
yeah.
want to be so quick about it
No,
that
no.
it like you have to it.
That it has any momentum.
Yeah, you're all or nothing on that slowdown. Okay, so he's making good progress towards getting his first multi-ball. You hit the chum bucket a bunch of times, and then it lights those red shots. You collect those, and then the chum line grows more red, which signifies that your locks are lit. Now that those are all yellow, he's got his locks lit. or the ability to light his thing. So now he has to hit the fin. This is why we talked about the cage being huge.
Yeah.
Right now he doesn't have it. Night swim's fine. I think this mode can get into high value. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, you think that timing that fin is easier, but the problem is the fin and where the ball is on your flipper are not in the same eye range. Like,
no.
It's really tough to get both of them in there, you know?
Absolutely.
So you just have to get a feel for where the fin is going to be, and it's consistent the first time. It's always consistent. If you miss the setup shot where it stops it, every time you go to relight it with the yellow, there is no stopper. You just have to hit it on the fly. Happy affiliate anniversary. See, you're getting a lot of love in chat.
Yeah, I am. This is my 5th year streaming as an affiliate on Twitch.
Nice. So I think he was going for the secret skill shot, but he went too far and hit buoy, which is fine. Okay. Interesting on the post pass. I don't mind trying it. L1 games are always a little wonky on post pass. The angle of the slings there's a lot more gap between the flipper and the sling on his games, so it's very tough to post pass. Not impossible, just tough. Sharp. Okay, let's see. Nice tip over. He's gonna close that beach. So a lot of things happen there. Closed the beach for 30 million. Started a mode. Did not start a mode. I should have gave him credit for a raft, but didn't. That's fine.
No,
now
I didn't register properly. Okay.
Yeah. So now hitting the shark's fine because you can get that 5-10 million that we talked about. What mode does he have? He has cast and catch. This is great. So this is a count up and a count down. So it'll count up from 5 million to 30 million, and you've got 2 shots lit. You hit the first shot and you try and time it when it's going to be 30 million.
Yeah.
And then you save it and try and hit the second shot when it's also 30 million.
Yeah, 29.6.
Yeah. So now you hold on to this until you can get another 29. It's timed so that if you hit both at 29 million, the next one will only be 1 million. So you really need to like miss a shot or put it someplace before you hit them consecutively.
Yeah.
Or you do 20 million and 30 million, which is timed nicely. But for one shot, 33 million is great. For 2 shots, that can get up to upwards of 60 million. You can machete those shots.
All right. So how long does it run for? Do you actually complete the mode, or?
It's done now. So it was a hurry up during that ball.
Okay.
I think you get an n number of rotations of it going up and down. I don't know the timing on it exactly because I usually end up accidentally hitting it. But it's there for a while. It will cycle through a bunch of times before it's gone. There's probably some sort of timer. Someone will say something. Right?
Yeah.
Everyone's pumped for the new L1 game. They've already got the promos on the Stern game. So if you go and look at like Wick and stuff like that, it's already got ads for Kong on it.
Yeah.
Avoiding the shark. He just wants progress, I guess. A little on the fly, which is rare for Rick. But maybe, you know, if you're a flow shooter right now, that's okay. Starts a mode. I'm okay with this. If he's aiming for that life ring, I'm happy. And if he is doing that, I would ski this over and go for it. Okay, he's not. Life ring is almost the most important shot on this game in general. It's right up there with the Led Zeppelin ball save on the left. He's ripping shots now. See, Night Swim can get up there. If you combo these shots, 6 million a shot, whatever, N million a shot. It's got his lock start lit.
Oh, that was what I was thinking about. There's a yellow shot there. That's a super what?
No, it was for this lock. It was for this part here. So again, no gear to help him here. Nice shot. So what ended up happening, it hit the fin, it jumped up in the air, hit the habit trail,
Oh, yeah.
killed it, and then it went down the middle. So it was tough to see that that's what happened, but it jumped in the air, hit the metal railing, which killed the momentum and put it right down the middle. And this is why I advocate for the cage.
Yeah.
Shark cage, most important.
But then you can't really like pick your gear,
Yes,
right?
you can.
How do you make sure that you get the gear that
So
you want?
when it's lit and you have, so collect gear will be on the house here. It'll tell you that collect gear.
Yeah,
and the bottom will be lit. The right flipper cycles.
Oh, you can cycle it.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
Because I thought that was a random thing with the slings or something.
Nope.
But yeah, all right. Thanks for clarifying that.
Yeah, right flipper selects, left flipper shoots.
All right.
So as long
And
as
it's
you're-
like is the whole range of gear available that's
the
on
six on the bottom.
6 on the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, so this search and rescue and 4th of July, those are modes.
Those are modes, yeah. And search and rescue come from the beach, and then 4th of July is from all the mode completions. I would love for him to go. There you go. He got the life ring. Wasn't on purpose, but it is so big. I think just having that safe on the left is huge. He's got his multi-ball lit too. But you really want a mode here.
Modes are lit.
Yeah. In typical Elwyn, there we go. See, you needed that. So if you had short plunge that, he could have got one of the modes lit on the left there, which would have been nice.
Those guys win any game?
Okay. So we got scars. Didn't get the 10 million from the shark hit. We got time.
Nope.
Okay, go for. He should take the shot for the cast and catch, and he didn't. Or he tried. He was right in between going right back for the harpoon shot, which would have relit his lock progress. I think you have to take this. Okay, so if he hits any of the 3 shots will start multi-ball. Nice defensive shot there. Okay, multi-ball. Truth be told, Scars is the worst mode for multi-ball. I talked about hitting stand-ups decreases your value.
I mean,
it's chaos.
Yeah.
But not like Jurassic Park chaos where it's good. It's like other chaos where it's not good. Like every shot ends up being like, and the fact that your add-a-ball is hitting the chum target 3 times, which is also decreasing the value of your.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So 2 more shots to get the super. Life ring he collected, so that's huge. And the fact that you can actually qualify life ring and multi-ball is big too. So he
Flip locked.
Yep. So his right flipper is stalled for 9 more seconds. You can see it on the top right of the screen. That will count as a shot. The flipper will automatically actuate 1 out of 2. I don't know if he got his add-a-ball. I wasn't really paying attention. So we started that mode easily because if you hit a ramp or go through any in lane and then hit the shark, you get double progress on it versus single progress. Similar to the Metallica coffin.
Gotcha.
Where if you go through in lane and hit, you get 2 hits instead of 1. Hey, thanks, Potter. Machete bump. Machete bump is actually great. That means his machete is now at like 3x instead of 2. So again, you saw the cast and catch worth 30 million. If you can hit that times 3, you can get up there. One of the spinner rewards, easier.
Oh no.
It's okay. That's okay.
Got a life ring.
Yep, and it does allow you to hit it after it's gone through the target.
Yeah, they added a grace there.
A little bit of grace. It's not as bad as the magnet one on Black Knight. Gets to choose a shark. Everyone tends to start with the... Okay. I mean, it's just so many spinners for the second one. It's fine. I mean, it's great if you get around to the beaches twice. But 150 spinners is a lot. A little on the fly here. Good catch.
Oh, it's a little halfsies right now.
Yep. Shoot fishing reel. Oh, he's got his machete, so now he really wants to hit a shot with it. 2x. Doesn't get anything out of it.
Yeah, that real shot is just impossible. It's offset so weird. All right, so now he got a really good spin there. But
Yeah, and 2x would have been 24 million there, so just, you know, things to know. Light gear is awarded, so he's on the one that I like.
Yeah.
So let's see if he shoots it here. He's got 10 seconds left in mode. Okay, yeah,
You
ball
got the
save on
cage.
Finn. This is what you want. Mode's gonna time out, that's fine. 30 million mode, that's fine. So here, I'm going up the middle and then hitting the shark. You can see the shark's blinking.
oh, it's over.
Yeah, he didn't have a third life ring, so not that you can stack them. It's just didn't get it the third time the ball.
110. So he still. Yeah,
You can't take.
he can take second at this rate.
Yeah, so he needs David. He needs David to get last,
Yeah.
which he's in last. So there's this world where we have a 7-5-5-4 outcome, but this he's probably gonna pass Rick, and then he needs Rick to really not have a good ball. So the good thing about this, okay, never mind. I was gonna say the good thing about the second one is the pop. The pop is not super sensitive, so you can actually make the second one. But I mean, this is lining up right now. Nope. Going for a dry multi-ball.
Yeah, anything for points at this rate, right?
Yeah.
Save points.
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't see what Rick's progress was.
All right.
Yeah, it's not going to be so unless he had a free feeding frenzy. He didn't have a big one. So Rick will just need to like plunge probably to. Oh, Rick's already ahead of him, so it won't even matter. So there's some things in play. If Rick gets 110 million points, David Green is through. If Rick does not get 110 million points, we have a tiebreaker. It's all on Rick's hands. If you pass 110 million, then you stop. Yeah, but you don't, like I'm saying, so right now David and Eric would go to a tiebreaker. If you pass Eric, then you're already through. So you either change the tiebreaker or you put David through directly. This just gives Ruben more opportunity to get 4 points, which is more whoppers. So never anything wrong with that. That's down the middle.
Oh,
Yeah.
did some witchcraft there that we couldn't see.
Yeah. Blocked it and waved a hand over it. Magic magnet. That was a good save. There he goes. He hit it. Another one that actually hit the habit trail after hitting the fin.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Good play. It's nice to end on a win.
Yeah.
Or at least a good score. You know, something that so it's like birdie in the 18th hole. You're coming back. So Rick determines your fate. Good thing is you're not out either way. You either got one more game. Talking to David on my side here. Not just talking to myself, which I've done before. Hits the skill shot, 10 million for
Yeah,
that.
I do it all the time for some reason.
Yeah. Oh, and he gets gear for the second one. I didn't realize the second one was gear. That's kind of nice. Maybe that changes that I do go for the pop one on that. Because this pop is not super sensitive. It's got multi-ball ready. It's got mode ready. If you can do... So the right orbit's optimal here because it's mode and multi-ball. Yeah. So
which mode did he pick up? I didn't catch.
So this is the one we talked about up. Shot middle, where the fin will come up. Again, I'm probably focusing on the chum here. Because I want that atta-ball. Okay. I think he's been too accurate and hasn't hit the chum once. It's a danger. This Jaws is one of the more tilty games here. There are a couple. This is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the first shot on this is never worth that much.
No, that was peanuts.
Yeah, because it's meant to be a combo mode, right? So up the middle, hit the fin, blammo! 18 million. And again, I guess you could have tripled it, which I didn't know until earlier. And then he finished the mode, so he collected a portion of that. That was the encounter jackpot.
Wow, that's really sensitive.
44 million raft.
Okay, so he's past Eric now, so...
Yeah, so that puts David through. He's just showing us that he can do it. Goes for the Quint challenge, which is a multiplier. Yeah, so that put Eric in third. He'll be at 1 point instead of 2. Rick wins, so it pushes Ruben down a little bit. So Rick goes through with 10. David goes through with 5. Eric with 4. Ruben with 2.
All right. We'll get ready for the next round. Are you playing next round?
I am playing next round, yeah.
All right.
No other playoffs? Or